Hi and welcome to the Rocket Scientist that review LEGO classic space sets from the time period 1978 to 1987. Today we will review the LEGO 6870 Space Probe Launcher. The set was released in 1981. It came with 51 bricks, and included in the set was one red classic spaceman as seen here. The set is a Rover or a truck with a trailer, and on the trailer you have a small spacecraft. The length of the truck Rover with trailer is 140 millimeters or 5.5 inches. The height was measured to be 75 millimeters or 3 inch. And the width was measured to be 47 millimeters or 1.9 inches. Rover has a free wheel axis, and with these big wheels, each wheel has a diameter of 18 millimeters or 0.71 inches. If I put this on a scale without the minifigure on board, I measured that to 46 grams or 1.6 ounces. I have some quick facts about the craft's dimensions. So let's talk about the design. First of all, the kit is looks very well. It's a nice design overall. It has big wheels and it also has the old school Lego with a steel rod holding the wheels together. Rolls very easily on different surfaces, and you have also this big joint here which enables a good connection to the trailer and also maneuverability. And you have also a possibility here to elevate the launcher, so you can elevate the spacecraft to a launch position as seen here. Here's in parked position or neutral, and here you can maneuver it almost to 90 degrees, but it will be unstable, so down to here approximately it will be good. Yeah, and you have some tile bricks here, so it makes it low friction surface here. Yeah, you have an aerial here, an antenna for communication, steering wheel, kind of radiator inlet piece here, and these reaction control jets. There's no practical use of these things on a Rover. In the front you have two red lights, should be of a different color, but it makes maybe a cool color contrast in having trans red bricks compared to gray. So yeah, looks all right. The spacecraft is quite good design. It has white and black general color appearance, and you have green lights at the front here, which makes a good contrast to the white. And you have the slope brick here with the space logo, which is always nice to see. And you have the steering wheel here in white and black, and two reaction jets here for main propulsion and side maneuvering in black. A little strange to see these pointing to each other, but okay. And as an added detail, I have inserted these antenna pieces here in this cylinder holder, or what I should call them. So you had some spikes or aerials here in front direction for probing, I don't know. Underneath you see a sturdy design. This acts also as a guidance for the launcher, and also as undercarriage when the craft has landed on ground. And It fits very well on the launcher here, so it's a good connection here, and it's stable there, and it slides very well there. Now he's ready to fly and observe. So all in all, I think this is a great little set. So I decided to give this a score of 5 in respect to design. It's many things done right here, I think. What I think they could have added is another minifigure, because it seems a little odd that you drive out and you just leave that vehicle alone. And the other minifigure could be a white guy, for example, and he could have had a walkie-talkie, for example. Playability, I decided to give this a full score of 6. Why is that? Well, you have the Rover, you have the Spacecraft, so yeah, it's a lot in this kit. The model is fairly robust, so it works well by handling this piece here and move this around. It moves very well with these big wheels, also over some of the crater terrain, so it's a general good toy. Nostalgic Force. I never owned this set myself. I remember it though, so I have some feelings for it, but I just decided to give it a score of 2 based on my memory of it and not having it, so it's a score of 2 on that. So for the toy score we are then up to 13. Rocket Design Engineering. Is this something that could be a model of something to build and use? Well, first of all, why should you build something like this? Imagine that you are on the moon, for example. You have a base there, you for sure have craft that can land and take off from the surface on the moon. This is of course not to fly back to Earth, it's doing survey around over the moon or planet that you are visiting. So it's a short-range scouting vehicle. But why should you need a mobile platform like this to move out in the terrain and then fly away? Doesn't seem very logical to do that. You may disagree, so comment on that if you like, but I don't see the logic of doing that. You will have probes orbiting the moon or planet, and you could use vehicles like this to scout the areas, but you could fly from the bases you have or from ground. The craft is a bit small and short, so it wouldn't contain or hold much propellant, so the range would be short. The same for the truck, it lacks some volume here for energy storage, for propulsion, so they would have needed to be bigger. And there are also no wheel arches around here, so this will stir up a lot of dust and particles which would contaminate the spacecraft, which is not good. And here they are partially protected by having a plate over it, so that's good. There is no lateral support on the trailer, I mean legs that goes out and secure it in this direction, so this could be subjected to tipping over in case of when doing a launch. You don't need RCS thrusters on a rover, so they are useless here. The seating position on the craft is a bit exposed. You have a wing profile, a delta wing, but this would have no aerodynamic purpose because it's destroyed by all these features here, boxes that sticks out, and yeah, there's no space for ailerons on this craft. So why they have this shape when it looks to be intended for atmospheric flight. I don't know. Of course it's for looking cool, but this would have no meaning. And you cannot have the RCS thrusters pointing at each other here. It will not translate in this direction, since you have most likely the center of gravity somewhat off center of this axis, so this will turn over like this. For moving forward, you will have these ones acting together, and that's all. Yeah, all in all, for engineering design realism, I decided to give this a score of 2, not more than that. I think there is no real purpose for this. That's the biggest issue. So why should you do it like this? Okay, as a toy, it makes totally sense. For playability, yes, absolutely agree. Makes sense. In the real world, no. So let's have a look on the instructions. I have that too, and I have it in a very great shape. Here you see it. Start building the astronaut, and then start to build the craft. Fairly easy build. You have 5 steps on the first part. You arrive at the final step 6 on the next page. Then you can start building the truck, rover or launcher. These nice big wheels. I remember I liked them a lot as a young child. And yeah, you have 7 steps, and the final one is at 8, where you have the steering wheel in place and the craft installed on the trailer. So that's all for now. Thank you for watching. Please do not hesitate to comment on my review, and if you like my channel, please consider subscribing as well. So bye for now.